Hello, welcome to another edition of Inspire and Get Inspired. I had been wanting to make this video for a while, but I wasn't getting enough time. And today I just thought, you know what, till I wait for the right time, I'm never going to be able to make this video. So today's video is about self-love. When I started my journey with self-love, I was very confused between being selfish and what self-love meant. So I had to really figure out what it meant, because every book I read, every self-help book that I read talks about the importance of loving yourself, because that is the root of everything that happens in your life. May it be your relationships, may it be your success in life, and how you perceive life. It all starts with self-love. And in order for me to figure that out, I did a little bit of research, and then finally I have added about 10 points that you can practice as part of your self-love routine. And I hope this will help you also if you're confused between being selfish and loving yourself. I hope this video will clarify that for you. So to me, being selfish means, trying to always do things for yourself by taking advantage of others. I mean, that's not self-love. That's like if you use other people for your benefit. I don't consider that as self-love. Anyway, so here we go. Let's get started. The first step, and if you can follow this in sequence, I think it'll work out really well. But if it's too much, you can at least start with 1 or 3 points that I will share with you. All right, so the first point is being honest with yourself about who you really are. So what I mean by that is taking the time to figure out your strengths and weaknesses, right? And as you review, look at yourself, recognize your strengths and acknowledge your weaknesses. Your weaknesses doesn't make you a bad person or a negative person in any way. Your weaknesses are actually areas that allow you to, grow and experience life. So once you kind of figure out what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses, and you accept both, that is part of loving yourself. Now, secondly, what I would like for you to do is express gratitude for both your strengths and weaknesses. So you could write thank yous, for your strength. Obviously, it's much easier to write gratitude, express gratitude for your strengths, right? But for your weaknesses, not so much. But look at your weaknesses with love as well. And you can even say, even though I get really mad with somebody, sometimes I am doing that out of love. And there is a better way for me to express myself. So this is an opportunity for me to learn. So you can kind of, when you start writing those thank yous, you will definitely be able to change your perception on your weaknesses. Thirdly, this one's very important. Think of all the people that hurt you and forgive them. So you want to keep in mind that you can only get hurt if you allow somebody to hurt you. You have that control of either getting hurt and getting into that spiral, or recognizing that, I can forgive you, and whatever you said doesn't really define me or who I am, right? And so once you start forgiving people, what happens is you will let go of holding on to these kind of emotions and impacting your health and wellness. So start forgiving people. Now, number 4, this one's a little difficult. Some people can do it, some can't. Look at yourself in the mirror and just observe everything, every body part that you have, and just see what you like about them and what you don't like about them. Things like, if you see things that you don't like about yourself, see if there are ways you can make a change. So basically, if you have sagging skin, dry skin, You can always kind of do some face yogas. You can apply better moisturizers, maybe learn how to put makeup, do everything that boosts your confidence. If it's about like gaining fat around your ear, like how I have it, commit yourself to taking care of it. Build a routine, and stay with it. If it's about your weight, think about better eating habits and better exercising habits. So commit to taking yourself of whatever you do not like in the mirror. Also, you can also look for self-help books. There's a lot of self-help books around these days, and if you're not into reading, you can go to YouTube and you'll find a lot of channels that are dedicated for self-help topics. So pick a topic and make it a habit to kind of review those and implement it in your life. Also, it is important to have a hobby or a passion. What that does is, you cannot all have your hobby or your passion sometimes as your career. Like not everybody is that fortunate, right? But you need that creative outlet to exist in your life. So no matter how busy you are, commit yourself to say, I'm going to spend maybe a couple of hours in my passion. Like, could it be woodwork, maybe knitting, or art or singing, whatever it may be, dancing. So do commit yourself to that and make it a habit to engage with your passion at least on a daily basis. If not daily, multiple times in the week. That should also help. The next item is taking a day off. So this is really important because we all get into our mundane schedule, and that kind of stagnates our energy. So it is really, really important to take a day off and do something different. And most likely, if this day is spent with yourself, that's even better, because we as humans need to learn how to, spend time with ourselves, understand what we are going through, and kind of in taking care of ourselves. So that is part of self-care routine. I also pointed out calling your favorite person. I know we are all busy, and we all have that one person that motivates us, that pushes us, that gives us happiness or brings a smile in our face. Make it a point to call that person. Life is short. You never know, if you will ever get an opportunity or not. So take that opportunity, connect with the person, and that interaction itself will give you a boost, and so it kind of gives you happiness in some way or the other. So find that one person and make it a point to connect with them regularly. And the last one is reflecting all of the items and journaling. So I really, really believe in journaling because as my life changes, right, and I start journaling, I become more observant, and I know what is working and what is not working, and I want to do the things that work for me. So out of all these points, even if you don't want to do all of it, you do a couple of it, but I would still highly suggest do the journaling piece, because that is what will bring more awareness to you. That will be your booster, kind of like when you start saying, you know what, as soon as I forgave this person, things aligned for me. You want to do that, more of that, right? But you want to recognize it, and when you recognize and write about it, it's much easier for you to make that a habit. So those were the few points I had. So if you kind of want to try it, please share your results with me, and good luck with the self-love journey. I hope you can start it right away, because that is the best thing you can do for yourself. And if you like my channel and the stuff that I present, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and keep watching my other videos as well. Thank you for your time and have a great day. Bye-bye.